Hello, my live. Not live. Whatever. Hello. Hello, everybody. I have a few things to show y'all. Of course, I'm using Penguin mod for a reason, but let's just see. So I made some things while I've been gone, like JSON for normal Scratch. If you do not know anything about normal Scratch, basically it does not read any JSON, and this is very, very important for that specific reason. So, yeah. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So just open all these. Valid JSON also. I just move up some of these. Alright, here it is. So let me just test out the JSON. So you can see here it is JSON. So let me just search up the normal JSON extension. Here it is by Sharkpool, I think. So you can see that link will be important later. So you can see, this is the JSON tutorial. I will put a link inside of the description if you want to actually use this for yourself. But yeah. Oh, this is not an object. I'm freaking goofy. Here it is array valid. There we go. All right. So this is the JSON, right? You can see this is an accurate JSON array. So if we click this block and arrange it, you can see that it actually divides it inside of a list. And this actually, I don't know if I'll update this or not, but like this is like pretty cool, I guess. Anyways, we can create our own JSONs also from a delimiter, and you can see it does actually work right here. And extra proof, you might say. Let's just put this back in here and just mumble jumble the list, just leave everything in the list, and just do it again. There we go. You can see it actually does work. So you can also get the original JSON right here. Get original JSON. You can see it does actually work right here. Original array right here. Now you can also create JSON items, or also known as objects. So let's just create it. Here it is, objects right here. And now we can read the object or objects, and it actually appears right here. And right here. Alright, now this makes it, since we can read the objects from JSON, it actually makes it a lot more easier to add the replacing, deleting stuff, blah blah blah. So we can delete key 2 inside of the JSON, and it's accurate. And you can see, yeah. And we can actually replace also, just does it, and that's the item right here. Alright, so, and we can also make new JSON type, and yeah, it just does some random things. Reset JSON extension doesn't really do much. This one just detects JSON type from text. So if we do a JSON, so if we do an array, you can see that it says array up here from JSON type. But if we put an object, you can see that it actually has an object. And we can do this again. Okay, so now we can determine valid JSON from string. So this just determines if it's a valid JSON from rather an array, which is 0, or 1, which is object. But in this case, it just checks valid JSON. We can also make save codes and send them across the cloud. This is why it's very, very important, because we can actually store a large amount of data, like variables and lists, inside of a giant text thing, whatever it's called. I don't really know. Anyways, let's just create the save code right here, and we can even do hack proof on this thing. So this is the hack proof, and restore save code, which just restores the save code right here. It's not really much. It does like right here. No, not here. Here. All right. And we can also decode. And where? Encode. There it is. So encode, and then now decode. There we go. So yeah, I don't know if I'll be updating this in the future, but yeah, you know, it's just, yeah, I'll just putting a link, I guess, in the description, I guess, but I just wanted to say that. Alright, here we go. So, Penguin Mod, we have a few new extensions that I got myself. You can see from the link from the beginning that it's powered by ngrok right here. So, we can do CriptoCloud right here, and here it is. So you can see that we have connected CriptoCloud with forwarding, and just put it in, and just put that in also. And this is also powered by Node.js, and its API system is from ngrok, which is also very, very important. And alright, so you can see that if we just go to, if we actually put something in, like set cloud variable, as an example, it registers us in. Yeah. And we can also interact with other people, like stuff like that. This extension pretty much lets you make your own cloud servers. So, like, think of it as like your own cloud server creator and stuff like that. I'm thinking of updating this extension, like making cloud events and cloud custom blocks, but like, I don't really know if I should make that. But anyways, yeah, we also have lists, so we can create a list, and we can add item and people, like that. And we can go to the list down here, length of cloud list 1, and you can see it equals 2. And item, and yeah, pretty much it's just very bare. Okay, when cloud variable 1 changes, just do a forever loop. I want to see if this actually works. No, it doesn't really work. Oh well, I don't really care. Alright, anyways, yeah, so another one is Wallpaper Editor, which basically just lets you edit your wallpaper. So we can do looks expanded. Wait. Hold on, let me just load custom extension and just go back to Turbowarp. Hold on. There it is. So let me just go and just get a random, here it is, copy URL and just paste it to here. And load. Here it is, looks plus, and we can snapshot stage. And it's loaded from Node and also AutoHotkey, which AutoHotkey is just, it's like robot.js, which just does things for you. Anyways, we just set that, and yeah, I don't really have the server on. Yeah, anyways, then just snapshot stage, and we can also do files because I'm bored. Download data URL that's as goofy do that, I guess. Yes. Yay, that's freaking boring. Yeah. Alright, so that's pretty much it. Alright. Yeah, that was the video. It's just me telling y'all some news, I guess. Anyways, I got a question. What extensions should I actually make? Like, what ideas do y'all have? Like, I was thinking of holograms, but that includes hardware, and I don't know if anyone has any hardware for that, so yeah. Anyways, bye. I'll have everything down inside of the description so y'all can actually access these things for yourself. Alright, bye.